Let me tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez.
I thought it was going to be... I just think Crawford's real special. I think Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it.
So who do you like in Canelo versus Crawford?
Well, I'm a giant Crawford fan because I think he's the best switch hitter since Marvin Hagler. I also think Canelo is slowing down, and Canelo is more of a one-punch fighter now than the combination fighter he was when he was young.
Canelo Alvarez might have just made the biggest mistake of his boxing career. Mark your calendar September 14th, Las Vegas. It's official. Canelo, the face of boxing, will face Terence Bud Crawford, the most dangerous closer in the sport. Today, 2 champions, 1 ring. But here's the twist: Canelo might be walking straight into a trap, and the whole boxing world sees it coming. Crawford has been called a once-in-a-generation problem. He destroyed Errol Spence Jr. like it was nothing.
Man. And then the best man did his thing, man. Crawford, I knew he was crafty. I told everybody he got a new nickname, Crafty Crawford, and he showed all that craftsmanship here tonight. The speed was too much. That 140 moving up, it happened to me and Pacquiao. Those little guys, as they move up, they bring all that speed. And he also had the power. And Spence was just a little slow. I thought he was a little slow against Danny. That's why he didn't stop Danny. He stopped Ugas, but I thought he was a little slow. And that thing that he does that's never been broken. Jab, 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 boom, body shot. Jab, jab, body shot. It's never been broken till now, till today, till tonight. And now the new undisputed champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford. Salute.
Now, he's chasing greatness in a way we haven't seen since Sugar Ray Leonard stepped up to fight Marvin Hagler.
Well, what about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
I mean, that's true. But you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Meanwhile, Canelo has been playing his safe beating fighters that fans expected him to beat. But this time, it's different. Crawford is undefeated. He's ranked pound for pound #1 on almost every list. And the scariest part, he has nothing to lose and everything to prove.
I think Terence Crawford right now in the sport of boxing is the pound for pound best fighter in the sport of boxing right now.
Let's break down how Terence Crawford has been quietly preparing for this moment and why so many boxing legends believe Canelo is in serious danger. First, credit where it's due. Canelo is a beast. He's fought killers like GGG, Bivol, Jacobs, Kovalev, you name it.
Eso. Venga. 5, venga. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eso. Enjoy.
But here's the truth. Canelo is not the same fighter he was 5 years ago. He's slower now. He depends more on timing than throwing volume. And most importantly, he's never faced anyone like Crawford.
I don't respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turki Alashi told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to like walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And I guess, hey, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders? Oh.
He pissed me off. He pissed me off. Yeah. So
think about it, this fight might be giving Canelo false confidence. His last few fights lacked fire. He beat Charlo, sure, but Charlo didn't look serious in that fight. Fans weren't impressed. People started asking, is Canelo avoiding real challenges now?
Canelo running from Benavides. What is that? I mean, imagine if I ever ran from anybody. Like, did I run from somebody in my career? No. Did Chavez run from somebody in his career? No. Chavez was 87-0. Imagine that. So to me, that's the all-time greatest fighter.
Even his recent fight with William Skull wasn't impressive. There were no big knockouts, no highlight moments. He went all 12 rounds and just did enough to win. But he didn't look like the Canelo we know. He seemed tired, slow, and not hungry. It felt more like a fighter thinking about retirement than a champion in his prime.
Do you feel that he is now begun the descent and he's not in his prime anymore?
I did see him slow down. I think his feet were a little slow. I saw his left hand was a little hurt. I don't know if it was from the injury beforehand or, but I did see something in his left hand. Given the fact that it was an 18 by 18 ring, which gives Canelo the advantage and he couldn't stop him. I mean, it goes to show you that, you know, his abilities are still his abilities, but in his mind, he wasn't confident enough to go out there and just knock him out. But when he dropped them, you just go after him, throw a barrage of punches and the referee stops it. Especially if you're in Mexico. It goes the 12 rounds and he's going to get the criticism. He brought that upon himself.
Then comes Crawford. For Canelo, this fight feels like the perfect PR move, a chance to prove, I'm still the man. But there's one problem: Crawford isn't just hype. He's a real threat, a living nightmare with gloves on.
He's patient enough, he knows what he needs to do. But if he prepares for one thing, you come to the ring and do something different, that I know what it was that night. That night, he knew he had to impress. And he knew that, you know, if you know Terence's style, he's trying to line up that straight left, you know? And he got to a point where that became, I gotta have this firework at the end of the night. And that's what he was stuck on. He won't make that kind of mistake against a Canelo Alvarez. And again, you know, coming to the ring, I don't think he expected Madrimov to have this counter-punching style that he came to the ring with.
Crawford is something special. He hasn't just beaten fighters, he's dominated entire weight divisions. He started at lightweight, moved up to super welterweight, and took over every level.
The thing about Crawford is he believes he's on it. Like, he believes he's the one. So that's the difference between him and any other fighter that Canelo fight. Because Canelo, people fight the idea of Canelo Alvarez opposed to fighting the individual. The thought of him is what puts fear in their heart. But he doesn't care about that because he's Terence Crawford, so it's a totally different thing. So if he can implement his strategy and ride it out to the end of the fight, he's going to be successful. But if Canelo can do what he needs to do, and the timing has to be on point, because he's not that fast as Crawford is. It's all about time.
And now he's moving up again to fight Canelo at 168 pounds. Sounds crazy, right? But Crawford is doing it the right way. He's training at high altitudes, sparring with light heavyweights, and getting advice from Floyd Mayweather and his team.
That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got. And I'm going to take it come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they going to cry when they go home. Every time.
Go ahead.
He's not coming to survive, he's coming to dominate, just like he did to Errol Spence. Spence was supposed to be the toughest test at 147, but Crawford figured him out in real time. He read every jab, every movement, and made Spence look like he didn't belong in the ring.
Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo. Or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why.
That's the power of Bud. He doesn't just fight with fists, he fights with intelligence, instincts, and intensity. He stays calm and focused, but when it's time, he flips the switch and becomes a cold, calculated finisher. So if Canelo thinks this is just another big fight, he's making a huge mistake. You can't beat someone who's already outsmarting you before the fight even starts.
Because you have Crawford jumping up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, who's a natural light heavyweight. Crawford, who couldn't push back Madrimov. Life and death with Madrimov. What do you think Canelo's going to do to him? Run him out of the ring. You know what's laughable also? Dana White being named the promoter of this fight, considering he's never been in the boxing space. Has no stable of boxers. He didn't negotiate. And is being handed this fight on a silver platter and called promoter. He's the trust fund baby of boxing. That's it. The trust fund baby of boxing. And get this. The fight will take place during the day on September 13th in Las Vegas. During the day. So Canelo will fight during the day on Netflix just to accommodate UFC Noche later that evening on a different network. So does that mean this fight isn't important? Do they not give a about the fans or viewership? Why is it that Canelo has to fight during the day on Mexican Independence Weekend? And UFC with a roster of names I've never heard of is going on prime time. Cinco de Mayo. He's fighting in Riyadh and now he's fighting during the day on the biggest weekend in boxing. Yeah, Canelo will fight anywhere. Anytime he's told because he doesn't give a... All he cares is about the money. Doesn't give a... Fans.
Now let's talk about the elephant in the room size. Many fans say Canelo is too big for Crawford, but here's the truth: size only matters if you know how to use it. And lately, Canelo has fought smaller, less powerful opponents. Charlo was bigger, but didn't bring much. John Ryder was average. Caleb Plant had speed, but not much power. And when Canelo faced a real light heavyweight like Bivol, he got outboxed. Bivol didn't knock him out. He just gave Canelo a masterclass in movement and timing.
Are you still favoring Crawford in the fight, or has your opinion changed?
I mean, I've always favoured Canelo in the fight.
Well, I've heard that you want Canelo to win, but you
of
feel
course,
big.
I like Terence. I've worked a lot with Canelo, and I think just because of what I saw in Riyadh and because of the threat, and he's getting on as well, Crawford, but it's just like the mindset of Crawford. Like, there's no doubt in Terence Crawford's mind that he wins this fight. And when you spend a bit of time with him, you kind of start buying into that. And I guess that's what happened in Riyadh, because I travelled with him to the fight, and, you know, but it's a 50-50 fight. I think gun to head, I'm probably picking Crawford right now. But I want Canelo to win. And he can win for sure. But Terence is going to make it really tricky and awkward for him. And I don't think he's going to like that kind of fight.
And guess what? Those are Crawford's specialties: timing, distance control, accuracy, and elite ring IQ.
Canelo Crawford coming up September. What do you think about that fight?
Canelo Crawford. Good fight. Good fight. Canelo has advantage because Crawford moving up, but my advice to Crawford is like maintain the speed, improve the speed, and improve the strength. Because it's hard to go up in the high weight and maintain your speed. So speed is the key. Like, he should focus on speed, footwork, and improve the power.